Hello, welcome to another edition of David Ardmore Collector. And what I've got for you today is this magnificent candlestick, Hoopoe candlestick. First of all, I apologise for Eric's behaviour in the background. He's very distressed at being left out from the last edition. But he's decided, because somebody paid attention to him, that he ought to start having autographed pictures available for those who are interested. And as you can see in the background there, he is actually promoting this ego trip that he's currently on. So we'll ignore him for the time being. I just wanted to go through this particular candlestick. I located at an auction in the USA, and I bid on this, and the lady in question had several items, and I bid on those, and she also had a deceased estate she was dealing with, which had other little bits and pieces, and I bought something like 10 items from her. But this was the one piece that first showed its face to me it was actually on eBay. So what is it? Well, as you can see, it's a magnificent hoopoe bird, and it's dated 2002, and it's made by Petros Gumby, who was one of the first men to join Ardmore. A lot of the early people who joined were women. But I have no more information about Petros at all. But the modelling, as you can see, is actually beautiful. The raised, sculpted pieces, the flowers drooping over the edge, each one beautifully sculpted, and it's a joy. There we go. What more can you say about it? The nice palm tree leaves and the wonderful colours. Now, the person that painted this was actually a gentleman called Mickey Chonko, spelled Chonco, I believe, and he joined Ardmore in the year 2000. Initially, he joined them when they were in the Caversham Valley, and then moved to Springfield. I think he left Ardmore in about 2014, but currently works on Ardmore material on a freelance basis, which is incredibly interesting to know that there are artists that have been with them for some time who's still working alongside Ardmore on some of their bespoke pieces, and he gets the opportunity to decorate. Okay, how big is this one? Its height up to the bird's crest is only about 4 inches. The base is 6.5 by 4.5 inches. Interestingly, on the base there are some impressed marks, as you can see down here. On this one here, you've got PG, and then on the other side there's an impressed mark for A. Down here, it's an impressed mark here for A. That's for Ardmore, and the other one is for Petros Gumby. So there we are. I put some candles in there, and what I like about the colours here is the way that the colours of the orange and the black are reflected here in the candlesticks and along here on the bottom. The colour has taken and it's moved across, and obviously the flowers beautifully multicoloured, and the candlesticks are deciding they don't want to hang around. Okay, so what is better? There's not much better than having a set of candlesticks like this as they're on your side border on, except of course if you have two, and that's what we got here, because this is a pair. And as you can see, a magnificent pair of Hoopoe candlesticks. They are, obviously each one is individually made. The hoopoes are slightly different in size, the flowers are slightly different in coloration, and both are a pair because the birds are facing different ways, and therefore they match each other, they reflect each other. If you look, when you do that, they're both looking away, and if you do this the other way, you can see they're both looking. Candlesticks are being a bit of a pain today, but not to worry. Let's just take them off for the time being. And let me show you on the base, all the details about who they were made by and when, and the same applies to here, who they're made for and by when. And as I can say, what can I say about them? An enjoyable, beautiful pair of candlesticks by Petros Gumby and Mickey Chonko. There we are. I think that's about all I've got to say about these. Of course, Flat Eric's photographs, as you say, he has signed them, but I'm not sure how he's going to distribute them. But he's very keen to develop his following. I will be putting these onto Facebook and into Slap, and then they will be accompanied with photographs as well. I think the photographs mean that you can spend a bit more time having a real close look at the intricate parts of the decoration. But there we are. That's all I've got to say about these two. Any questions or anything you'd like to ask me, please just get in touch. I'd be pleased to hear from somebody. Not hearing from a lot of you, but I know some people are looking at them. So thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.